Okay, for the past couple of days, I've gone back to making videos that were similar to videos that was previously making because I wanted to, and I decided I'm going to come on here and tell you something, and we'll see if I post this or not. So sometimes I make a video, then I play it back and watch it, and if it doesn't resonate with me, I don't post it. I'm like, no, forget it. Just had a video of us playing pool again, the three of us, and it didn't flow well. There was a lot of empty space. I'm like, nah, forget it. But there's been something that I've been thinking about, and I've been wanting to talk about it, and I'm not really sure how to say it. So I decided, you know what, let's just come on here and let's talk, and let's see if I can express this. I'm going to try to put two links to videos in the description, maybe in a pinned comment, so that you can listen to these and draw your own conclusions, okay? I know you're like, what are you talking about? It's because I'm like really hesitant about this. What would you think if somebody who makes manifesting videos, and they're clearly making good money on YouTube, makes them regularly, what would you think if all of a sudden they said in the video, acknowledged in it, that what they teach doesn't actually work, or that what they teach it's completely unnecessary. There's no reason to even listen to their videos, no reason at all. That you don't even need to listen to their videos to make this thing work, where we manifest what we want. What if they admitted that? How would you feel if you heard someone say that? Should I tip this a little bit? Let's do that. I don't know if that's better or worse. I'm wearing my dragon shirt because I really like this shirt. Got it online. But I'm sure there's more videos than this one, these two. One of them says that it freely acknowledges that every technique, that none of them work, but that any of them will work if you believe that they work, but only if you believe they work. Okay, so that's like, oh yeah, okay, sure. So if you scripting, visualization, anything, he lists, like, he goes through all five and he says, here's why they fail and here's why they will work, but only if you believe. And I'm like, so you acknowledge that the stuff doesn't work, but if you believe, then they'll work. Okay, maybe. But then there's another guy who said something to the effect of, and I'm not going to quote the title, but it's something to the effect of, the greatest manifesting technique hidden in plain sight, something like that. And I'll post the link to it. You can listen to it. And again, I'm going to paraphrase now. He says that the greatest technique is knowing that you already have everything that you want. That this is the secret, and that's it. That's all you need to know. And when I listen to it, I'm like, oh, so there's no reason to watch any more of your videos, right? If the greatest technique is knowing that you already have everything you want, your I am awareness, he referred to it as your I am awareness. And once you realize this truth about yourself, that we realize this truth about ourselves as to who we are, therefore we already have everything we want. Or maybe he said, we can simply have everything we want by simply knowing that we already have it, that it will just come to us in that way. And this is all that anyone needs to know. And I'm like, if that's true, then there's no reason to ever watch another one of your videos. And there's no reason to ever watch a manifesting video ever again. And so the other question I want to ask is, if manifesting videos have worked, like if you found one and you did it and it worked, why would you watch any more manifesting videos? And I'm very serious about this. I'm not preaching. I'm thinking out loud. If I watched a video and it said, here's the secret, and I do the secret and I do it and it works, I'm not going to watch I don't need to watch any more manifesting videos. Why would I? But people keep watching manifesting videos. I kept watching them. Why? Because it hasn't worked and I'm trying to make it work. So I watch another video hoping that something will click and then it will work. But he just said the greatest technique is knowing that it's already worked. The key is knowing, and I'm like, and the very next video, somebody said to him, if it's already worked, if we already have what we want, then there's no need to practice any technique. Why would you practice a technique? Aren't you saying that it didn't work if you're practicing a technique? If you're practicing affirmations, scripting, visual, whatever it is. If you're doing that, you're doing it to get it to work. So you're saying it hasn't worked. And the secret is to know that it already has worked. Hence why Jesus said, whatsoever you ask for in prayer, believe that you already have it, and it shall be yours. Believe that you already have it. Well, if I already have it, I don't need to watch a manifesting video. I'm trying to get this thing. Okay, believe that you already have it and you'll get it. Okay, so you believe that you already have it. Now, why would you go and watch another manifesting video? Do you believe you already have it? This thing that you want? Oh, okay, so I believe I already have it. Right. So now you don't need to hear about any technique, because the technique is to believe that you already have it. And according to this man, it's the greatest technique hidden in plain sight. Okay. So if you're practicing a technique, you're saying, I don't have this thing that I want, so I'm going to practice this technique to get the thing that I want. That means you don't believe that you already have the thing you want. Because if you believe you already have the thing you want, you don't need to practice any more techniques. You would simply believe that you already have it. Yeah, but I don't have it. So I got to practice to get it. No, if you practice to get it, you're saying you don't have it. The way to get it is to say you already have it, to believe that you already have it. It's a paradox. In order to get what you want, you have to believe that you already have what you want in order to get it. If you don't believe that you already have it, you won't get it. You can only get it by knowing you already got it. That's a paradox. It's crazy. It's either true or it's not. But if that's how you get what you want, then all manifesting techniques are a waste of time. Aren't they? Explain to me how it's not. If the secret to getting what you want, if that's the secret, believe that you already have it, which is literally what Jesus said. That's the quote in the Bible. We don't know that Jesus actually said anything. Those are quotes. But if that's the secret, then there's no reason to practice any manifesting technique ever. The secret is to believe that you already have it. And oh, look, Neville said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. If you've listened to Neville Goddard, you know this. And it never really registered with me. I mean, it did, but it didn't. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Believe that you already have it. Then he said, if you persist in the assumption, it will harden into fact. And that's where I always failed. How do I persist in the assumption? Well, do you believe that you already have it? If you believe you already have it, you simply continue to believe that you already have it. And then you'll get it. According to Jesus and according to Neville, it will harden into fact. So, present tense reality, I already have it. The present moment, I already have it. Everything and anything that I want. Then it will harden into fact. It shall be mine. It shall be yours, as Jesus said. Future. It will be yours. Okay, if that's true, then there's no reason for any of these manifesting videos. They're a complete waste of time. And why are we watching them? What's the point of watching them other than maybe for entertainment? You might want to watch just for kicks. But why practice a manifesting technique if you already have the thing that you're trying to get? What are you doing? You already got it. Let's see, you don't really believe that you already got it, which is why you're practicing a manifesting technique. But practicing the manifesting technique is reinforcing that you don't have this thing that you want, and you keep trying to get it, and then people pay these YouTubers money for coaching. And I'm told they pay a lot. They charge a lot of money. Now I'm guessing, what, $1,000? People are paying these YouTubers to coach them one-on-one to do what? To get them to believe that they already have what they want? You're going to coach that? Yeah, I just did. I just coached you. Believe that you already have it. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Persist in the assumption. How do you do that? Okay, let's say you have what you want. This is not hard to figure out. I figured it out, and I don't know why I didn't figure it out before. It's obvious. You have what you want. It's done, right? How do you feel tomorrow? How do you feel the next day? When you wake up 3 days from now, when you wake up in the morning, how are you going to feel? How are you going to act? You already have, you've got it. How would you feel? This is literally what Neville said too. Neville said, I remember listening to a video. What would it be like if it were true? And then he said, how would you walk? How would you talk? To which I kind of scoffed at. Don't tell me that I have to walk a certain way or talk a certain way. But it's not that I have to walk or talk a certain way. How would I if it were true? How would I go about my day is really a better way to do it. How would I feel throughout my day if I already have all that I want? I'd feel great. I'd feel wonderful. I'd feel calm. I'd feel content. I'd be very content. So not everybody will. People want more and more and more and more. They're never satisfied. I'm satisfied. If I have everything I want, everything that I've written down, everything that I desire, I'm satisfied. I'm content. I'm calm, happy. I feel really good inside. I feel at peace. I would feel grateful. Totally grateful. How could I not feel grateful if I have everything that I want? Not everybody would. Some people would turn into arrogant jerks, and I hope that isn't me. If I turn into an arrogant jerk, well, not that I've never been an arrogant jerk in the past, because I have. I've been cocky, I've been conceited, I've been foolish. But I'm 63 now, so I'm getting better at life. Isn't that sad that we have to be foolish in our 20s and 30s, and then we finally figure it out, and we're in our 40s, and then we have a midlife crisis, and then we're in our 50s, and we're thinking, oh man, here comes senior citizen. Oh, geez, what's going on? And then you start figuring life out, but it's like, well, now what? Well, William Shatner, Captain Kirk, just turned 94. He's living his life. Dick Van Dyke is about to turn 100. Living his life. Willie Nelson, still out playing music, still out on tour in his 90s. I'd rather be 25. Gee, maybe I should believe that I am. I'm half serious with that one. What if that were true? What if we could actually change our reality simply by believing we are the thing we want to be? So young. What if that's achievable, and the only reason it doesn't happen is because nobody thinks that they can do it? What if we could do it? What if it is within our power to do that? I'm not saying it is. I'm saying, what if that's true? The only way to find out is to believe that you already are whatever it is you want to be and see what happens. But in order to do it, you have to believe that you already have this thing. You have to believe it, meaning you have it, meaning you have to know that you have it. Whatever your list is, whatever the things are. So the secret is to not try to get these things. The secret is to believe that you already have them. So then you don't need to watch manifesting videos. They're a complete waste of time. And you certainly should never pay somebody to coach you on how to make this work, because the only way to make this work, and they admitted it, is to believe that you already have it. He says it. I'll post the video and you can listen to it. And it's funny because I was laughing. I'm like, there's no reason to watch your videos anymore. And I realized, yeah, there's really no reason to watch your videos anymore. I said, I don't need any of these videos. All I need to do is believe that I already have it and walk in that assumption. Can't do it perfectly, but so what? So what? Big deal. Perfection is an unattainable goal anyway. It doesn't matter. All I have to do is be happy now. Be at peace now. Feel it now. Persist in the assumption. This is why Neville said, the feeling is the secret. That's the secret. The feeling. How would you feel if you already had it? That's it. There is nothing else. All this stuff about say these words, or all these crazy, have you seen all these crazy videos on YouTube? Say these 3 words before you go to bed tonight. There's all kinds of goofy stuff. Here's how you win the lottery. Not that you can't win the lottery. Maybe mentally you can win the lottery by simply believing that you've already won. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled means I already have it. The wish fulfilled. Persist in the assumption. Continue to believe, continue to walk in that assumption. Continue to live my life believing. You say, well, then I would quit my job. No. In my mind, and I've reasoned this out in my mind, I've given 2 weeks notice. Whether that 2 weeks lasts for 2 weeks or 2 months or however long it lasts is irrelevant in my mind. When I get up in the morning, I have given my 2 weeks notice. I have everything. It's already here. I already have it. And I am just going about the day because I've got to finish up these dog walks. Just, a couple weeks. And I'm not charging them a thing. I still am, but in my mind, I'm not. It's free. I'm giving a free service for 2 weeks. So every day I just live like that now. Just started doing this. And I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying that it doesn't matter. I don't say, and so now I'm going to get everything I want. No, I already have everything I want. It's already here. I have to hold to that feeling. I have to feel what that feels like. I know it's not here, but I have to feel like it is, so I have to say that it is. I have to believe that it is, because then I feel, how would I feel? And my day is wonderful. My day is, I'm happy, I'm relaxed. And it's a paradox. And it's kind of a deception. But so what? It's funny because I've always been able to put myself into a good mood. But the reason we don't stay in a good mood is because stuff happens. Especially if you suffer from depression and mood swings like I have my entire adult life. So it's a little bit more challenging. Yet now, I just keep saying to myself, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. I just keep saying that whenever I get frustrated, whenever something happens. Cat just threw up, and I went, really? Relax, who cares? Clean it up. That's all. Like things aren't going to happen when I have everything that I want, when my life is exactly the way I want it to be, there'll be no more. Come on, of course there will be. So that's what I wanted to come on and say. I'll post those 2 videos. Listen to what they say. Draw your own conclusions. Ask me any questions you want. So I just gave you the secret to manifesting, and this is coming from someone who it hasn't worked for yet, except that it has. It has. It's already here. If your I am awareness is our true self, then everything you desire is yours simply by knowing that it's yours. And I'm going to assume that that's true. That's it. That's all there is. There ain't no more. No reason to practice anything other than this state of mind. There's no other technique that you need to practice. There's nothing you need to do other than believe that you already have what you want. If I'm wrong, okay, fine. Someone can show me that I'm wrong and no, you got to do this. Okay, show me. Show me what I have to do other than believe that I already have it. Show me one thing I have to do. I'm open. I'll listen. Okay, that's it. We'll see if I post this. I gotta see if it resonates with me. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.